The moment you've all been waiting for, where you're here in 2K26, and today we're going to be simulating the season, just this upcoming season. We're just going to be looking over the Thunder, just kind of following them. Of course, because they're the former, or they're the defending NBA champions at this point. And yeah, it's been pretty exciting. We're not controlling anything. We're just going to get right into it, and man, 2K26 is here. I'm sorry I couldn't get any, like, right on the early release, like the early access, because I was on a trip, and so I did not have any internet where I was at. So, but that's okay. We're here now, recording a video for you guys, and yeah, I'm just excited for this new 2K. Hopefully, we'll figure out who like the next Josh Giddey is of 2K25, because we know like there's gonna be one player who's just super broken, and yeah, I haven't looked at anything on this game. I don't know anything about it, to be honest, like anything they've done differently, because honestly, I feel like 2K releases the same game every year, but so far this looks pretty clean. I like the menus, I like the look. Sure, they can do whatever they want. They can trade if they want to trade. I don't know why there's trade approval on, because I definitely didn't turn that on, unless that's just a default setting now that they do, so I'll have to figure all that out. But anyways, this is crazy. It's finally here, and yeah, hopefully we can see the channel grow a bit through the 2K26 hype, I guess you could say. I'm not really sure how I'd put it, but I'm just super excited for a new year of 2K. And I've heard that my career is really good this year. Like, you get to play in Europe and stuff like that. When play in high school finally, and they do like kind of like a AAU style tournament thing too. So it looks pretty cool, all things considered. And as we're heading to the end of the season, let's first take a look. I've been monologuing for too long, but here's the Rising Stars game. Of course, Ace Bailey, Cooper Flag, and what are their ratings? So Ace Bailey's a 76. He's been doing a lot for Utah over there. Cooper Flag is an 82 overall starting out. He's doing good this year. This is the Rising Star game, and then let's see who are the All-Stars this season. You got Trae Young, Jason Tatum, Giannis, Halliburton, Adebayo, Banchero, Siakam, Donovan Mitchell, Cade Cunningham, Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, and then Josh Giddey. He's still broken in this game. He's at 76 overall, but he's averaging almost a 20-point triple-double. Man, they just did not fix this guy, I guess, huh? That's crazy. Anyways, to Josh Giddey's in there. That's pretty shocking. And over in the West, of course, we got Shea, LeBron James is here, Wemby, Anthony Edwards, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, James Harden. That's actually pretty surprising, I'm not gonna lie, but he's having himself a really good season. Jalen Williams is here, Julius Randle. Okay, that's pretty surprising too, actually. And Kevin Durant and then Jimmy Butler, of course, are all here in the Western All-Stars. That's pretty surprising. I'm surprised you don't see any other. I'm surprised seeing James Harden here. That's pretty surprising, and Jimmy Butler too, honestly. But nonetheless, those are your All-Stars that will be here. That 2K fix is going to happen this season. And honestly, I'm just more worried about the playoffs and seeing what will happen in the play-in situation and regular season awards. I want to see all the stats for every team. We're going to go through all of that here shortly, as looks like the Thunder are going to have a 54-win season. The MVP, according to 2K, is going to be Wemby. 26 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal and a half a game on 3 blocks a game, shooting almost 50, 40, 90 from the field. Cooper Flag will win Rookie of the Year, averaging 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and just under 1 block a game. Pretty great efficiency from a rookie. TJ McConnell, the demon, the playoff demon for Indiana. He's in a what the heck? Wait, is this a bug? 2K. Are you serious? I can't look at his stats and then I have to go all the way back. Okay, that's really annoying. Anyways, 12 points, 3 assists, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, almost 2 steals, and basically no blocks a game. But that'll be good enough for TJ McConnell to win 6th Man of the Year for the Pacers. Defensive Player of the Year, of course, is going to be Wembanyama. Look at that smirk on that man's face. Love it. I like the shadows and lighting. I'm glad that's what we're really worried about. Montes Buzelis wins Most Improved Player. He averaged 13 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. just under 1 steal and a block a game. Not the best shooting from 3, but overall did pretty good. Clutch player of the year goes to Shea. He averaged 35. Holy cow. 35 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, almost 2 steals and a block a game. Almost shooting 50, 40, 90 from the field. And then Jason Kidd and the Mavericks won 68 games, and the Knicks won 64 games. And then, this is new. The NBA Cup MVP was Kyrie Irving for the Dallas Mavericks. So I guess they won the NBA Cup, which I don't know how much that matters to you. Anyways, all NBA first team, of course, you're going to see Wemby. Giannis is here. Giannis averaged 28 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal and a half, almost 2 blocks a game. Abysmal shooting from the free throw line. Holy cow. Shea, on all NBA first team, of course, he averaged a career high 35 points, 4 rebounds, a career high 8 assists a game, a steal, almost 2 steals. We saw his stats earlier. Pretty amazing season from him. James Harden, all NBA first team. It's got to be a long time since he was an all NBA first teamer. Anyways, he averaged 25 points a game, 5 rebounds, almost 13 assists a game. Holy cow. That's got to be a league high right there. A steal a game and then just under 1 block a game. Shooting amazingly, 45% from 3. Is that a career high for him? Oh yeah, by a long shot. That's the first time he shot over 40% from 3 in his entire career. And then to round out the All-NBA first team, we got Luka Doncic. He averaged 27 points a game, had 10 assists, 8 rebounds, a steal and a half, basically half a block a game, and shot pretty great amazingly. 53% from the field, 40% from 3, and 75% for the free throw line. And that will round out the All-NBA first team. Over here on All-NBA second team, got Trae Young. He averaged 31 a game with 10 assists, steal, and shot 44% from 3, 51 for the field. Amazing. Steph Curry's on here, All-NBA second team. He also averaged 31 a game, averaged just about 5 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and shot 42% from 3, 95 from the free throw. That's amazing. Bam Adebayo, All-NBA second team. He's injured right now. I wanted to keep injuries on to just keep it semi-realistic and see if injuries are as broken as they used to be, Anyways, Bam Adebayo for your Miami Heat. He averaged a career high 22 points, 12 boards, another career high for him as well, definitely. And 5 assists a game, a steal, and a block and a half a game. He shot 55% from the field, almost 30% from 3. Not a bad season for him at all on the second team. Jalen Brunson averaged 33 points a game with 7 assists, just under a steal a game, and shot 50-40 from the field. Pretty great. And last but not least, for the All-NBA second team, Anthony Edwards averaged 32 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, and just under 1 block a game, shooting 57 from the field, 46% from 3. Absolutely stellar shooting season from him. And then round out the All-NBA team, All-NBA third team. First off, we got LeBron James, 23 points, 6 of rebounds, 9 assists a night, averaging a steal or just under a steal and a block a game. 43% from 3, 56 from the field. Those are definitely career high shooting splits for him, I think. Yeah, it looks like it. So absolute amazing season from him. All-NBA third team for LeBron James, our glorious king, LeBron. Tyrese Halliburton, All-NBA third team, 25 points, 10 assists, a steal and a half, and just under a block a game. Very similar shooting splits to the rest of the players. Absolutely amazing shooting splits from him. Jason Tatum, we did it. We made the All-NBA third team. That's what we'd like to see. 26 points from him, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, a game, shooting 50% from the field and 40 from the three-pointer. Absolutely amazing for him as well. All-NBA third team, Cade Cunningham. Over there in Detroit, 24 points a game on 6 rebounds and 8 assists a night, 54 from the field and 38% from 3. Great season from him. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a 2K video if there wasn't Josh Giddey. All-NBA third team Josh Giddey, nearly averaging a 20-point triple-double, 29 and 8 a game with a steal and just under 1 block a game, shooting 54% from 3, 31 from 3. That's a pretty great season from him. And of course, I was just talking about earlier, did they fix the Josh Giddey? The broken, demigod Josh Giddey? And no, they didn't. They did not. But that's okay. We like to see, anyways. He's still a great player. No shade to Chicago Bulls legend Josh Giddey. All defensive first team here. First up, we got Wemby, of course. We've seen his stats. We've seen Giannis' stats. Amen Thompson. Oh, wow. He actually scores a little bit more now. Love to see that. 16 points a game on 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and a block and a half a game, shooting 60% from the field. Absolutely amazing for Amen Thompson. Chet Holmgren, almost 20 points a night for him, 9 rebounds. He averaged 2.3 blocks a game and just under 1 steal a game there. And then lastly, in the all defensive first team, Nicholas Claxton on the Brooklyn Nets will average 9 and 9 and then 2.3 blocks a game and almost 1 steal a game. That's pretty great for. He also shot 38% from 3. Wow. That was pretty good. How many 3-point attempts did he have? That's actually really okay. He only shot 13 3-pointers. Okay, never mind. Not as impressive as I made it look. And then last but not least, all on the defensive second team. We saw Bam already. Jaren Jackson Jr. averaged 26 points, 5 rebounds, 2.2 blocks a game, and a steal a game. I'm surprised he wasn't like in contention for an All-NBA team with those stats. That's pretty impressive. All Rudy Gobert, of course, 8 points a game, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks a game for him. Draymond Green is on here, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and a block a game, nearly 2 blocks. And he shot pretty well from the field, pretty good from 3, free throws abysmal. And last but not least, Anthony Davis. Of course, he's injured right now because it's Anthony Davis. His bones are made out of paper. Anyways, 20 points for him, 8 rebounds a night, 3 assists, and a steal and a block a game for him as well. Nearly averaging 2 blocks a game there. And that'll round out the all defensive teams. And lastly but not leastly, we got the all rookie first teams. Of course, Cooper Flagg is on here. Igor Dedmon was second in rookie of the year voting. 12 points for him nearly, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal a game for him. Great shooting splits for him as a rookie. And wow, that's pretty surprising. He was kind of looked at as a pretty shocking pick in the draft for the Nets. Next up is Ace Bailey, the man who did not want to go to Utah, did not want to go to Dallas, did not want to go to San Antonio. He didn't want to go anywhere basically. Anyways, 14 points a game for him, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Shot 42% from the field, 32 from 3. Not a bad season for him. Dylan Harper, 15 points, 5 assists, and shot 50% from the field, 35 from 3. Pretty amazing shooting splits for him, actually, in his rookie debut, or rookie season, I should say. BJ Edgecombe averaged 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists a game on a steal, and nearly a block a night. 45 from the field, 33 from 3. Another great shooting splits for him. And that rounds out the all-rookie first teamers. And the last all-rookie second team, Con Knuppel, 10 points a night, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, shot 50% nearly from 3. He almost had a 50-40-90. He was 0.01% point away from a 50-40-90 shooting split season as a rookie, which is crazy impressive. So, anyways, 48% from 3 is insane though. How many 3-pointers did he take? Probably took a lot. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy efficiency from him. Only on how many minutes a night? I don't know, but he's definitely not playing. He wasn't a starter. Trey Johnson on Washington, 12 points a night, 1 rebound, 1.5 assists, 44 from the field, and 33 from 3. I really like Trey Johnson. I think he's going to be a lot better than advertised, personally. Oh, especially on that young Wizards team where he'll probably just, they're just going to let him ball, let him do his thing. Anyways, Kaman Maliwatch, or I don't know, I really need to learn how to say this guy's name. Anyways, he averaged 5 points, nearly 5 boards a night on a block and a half a night. Shot 52 from the field and 25 from 3. Not the best 3-point shooting, but he'll get there. Derek Queen, out of Maryland, on New Orleans now, 5 points, 3 rebounds a night, a steal, 1 assist, half a steal a night, and basically got no blocks per game. Pretty abysmal shooting splits, but what do you expect from a 73 overall rookie? And lastly, Danny Wolf, a 7-footer from Michigan, 4 points a night, 4 rebounds, averaging nearly an assist and just under a steal and a block a night. Not the best shooting splits from him, but still pretty decent rookie outing for him over there in Brooklyn. So Brooklyn looking their youth showing, of course. And then that's it for the all NBA teams, all that good stuff. And then we're going to head over to the NBA standings, see how many wins every team got. So of course the Dallas Mavericks got 68 wins, 62 from the Minnesota Timberwolves. kind of scroll through here. You guys can read. The worst team in the West was the Memphis Grizzlies. They had 17 wins a night. Oh wow, they kind of changed this, the way this looked. Oh, where's John Morant? He got injured. Okay, I know how to play this game. 2K, please. So John Morant's injured actually. He's got a humerus fracture, so he injured his arm. 6 to 8 weeks he'll be out. That's unfortunate for the Memphis Grizzlies because they're pretty trash outside of this lineup. They do not like what's going on here in Memphis. 2K doesn't, at least. The Denver Nuggets, Utah Jazz. Yeah, we're not expecting them to be good. They don't really have it. They're just embracing the youth, I guess. Not really doing much over there. Denver, this is a pretty shocking one. Oh, it's because Jokic is injured, I think. But either way, I mean, it's not like he did much. He just dislocated his elbow, so they're just kind of giving him a break. But they did not win that many games. 30 wins this season. And yeah, here's the standings there. And the Lakers actually made the play-in with Luka and LeBron, so that's pretty impressive. And over here in the Eastern Conference, 64 wins for the New York Knicks. The Pacers were next. There's all the teams. The Magic made the playoffs without the play-in. The Celtics are in the play-in, so they still just don't like the Celtics that much, 2K. I mean, granted, they don't have a center, so that really makes a big difference. Anyways, over here, the worst team in the East, of course, is going to be the Washington Wizards. Yeah, this is a rough team. Very rough team. But only time will tell how well they do. Anyways, that's the NBA standings. And then let's just take a look at the league leaders around the league, I should say. I can't really speak, obviously. Am I not able to? I'm trying to like figure out how this oh, here, league leaders. I'm so stupid. Okay, you can look at absolute per 36. No, it's not per game. So obviously the top scorer in the league was Shea, and we had 6 players averaging 30 plus points a game every night. The leading rebounder was Jokic, and leading assist was James Harden. Jokic is right behind him. Steals. Wait, did Jokic not make an All-NBA team? I just realized that Jokic didn't make an All-NBA team. Is that because? Oh, I bet it's because of the games played thing. I bet he didn't play 65 games. Let's see where do I look at that? Oh, dude, I don't think he played 65. That must be why. Anyways, league leaders assist, James Harden. Steals was Amen Thompson, averaging 2 steals a night. And blocks, of course, was Wemby, averaging 3 blocks a night. Turnovers was Shea. And then the league leader and best field goal percentage was Derek Lively. 3-point percentage was Concanupel. So as a rookie, he led the league in 3-point efficiency. And free throws with Steph Curry, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much all we care about over here. And yeah, let's just get into the play-ins. So I'm like, I don't know what else to say at this point. So over here in the West, we got New Orleans versus Sacramento, and Houston versus LA. The Lakers, I should say. And then Boston versus Toronto, and Detroit versus Miami over here in the Eastern Conference. So let's see. I'm gonna have to figure out, this menu is really weird to me. So first game we've got is Sacramento and the Pelicans. All right, and this game was not even close. 136 to 103. The win for Sacramento, 22 points from Zion, 21 from DeJounte Murray, but 32 points from Malik Monk. Absolute clutch performance from him here in the playoffs. He had a great year this season, averaging 22 points a game, shooting 54, 47 from 3. Man, that's a pretty good season. I'm surprised he wasn't like a contender for like most improved or something, because holy cow, he's doing amazing. Zach LaVine with 24 points, Sabonis with a 23-point triple-double, nearly 19 rebounds a night, or 19 rebounds a night. What am I smoking? 19 rebounds in a game here, 20 points. They had 4 20-point scores. Absolute dominant performance from your Sacramento Kings. All right, and we are here in Houston. The Lakers find themselves down by 4 here in the 9 and 10 seed playoff game. Whoever loses this game will be eliminated. And a great pick and roll here from DeAndre and LeBron James. They will shorten the lead to a 1-possession game here. 2-point lead. Kevin Durant and the Rockets. I forget that Kevin Durant's on the Rockets now. That is such a weird thing. Anyways, he's working against Dalton Connect there and gets the easy. Oh, he misses it. He gets it to rim out, and Marcus Smart Ayton with the rebound. Marcus Smart charging down the court. Big pass over to LeBron James, and he'll take it at the top of the three-point line here. Working against his defender. Ayton with the screen, and wide open here. Man, Aiden is looking nice in this game right now. 4 points from Aiden in this these last minute of the game here. They got 32 seconds left on the game clock here. Honestly, I'm loving the gameplay. It feels really smooth, quick, and Kevin Durant with a nice take on Dalton Connect makes it a 2-point lead for them, and the Lakers will call a timeout. I'm just loving the presentation of this game so far. It looks like pretty smooth. It doesn't feel like, I feel like the last 2K kind of felt a little off, I guess you could say. I'm not sure, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing here from this what's the word? Another pick and roll from LeBron James and DeAndre Ayton. That seems like to be the Lakers' bread and butter here. It's another 2 points for DeAndre, and that'll tie the game up for the Lakers. And Houston will call a timeout here. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. They got like the wristbands and stuff in the crowd. I'm glad that's what we dedicate our time to, 2K. Anyways, Tari Eason with the inbound over to KD. LeBron picking him up here on defense. There's 15 seconds left here. There's no shot clock, of course, and it seems like Durant will hold it for the final shot. We'll see if we have overtime here or if Durant will sink the game winner. 3 seconds over to Tari Eason for 3. He will miss it, and we have overtime here in Houston. And anyways, this game looks really good, but man, DeAndre Ayton, he has made up every point for the Lakers in the pick and roll. They can't seem to guard the scheme. Sengun does not seem to be, I mean, I know Sengun is not known for his defense, of course, but dang, I didn't realize it was that bad. Holy cow. And in overtime, it wasn't even close. 23 points in overtime to Houston 7 for the Lakers, and they will take the win, 147 to 131. 38 points from KD. Malik Beasley dropping 27 points for them. What a stat line for him, 10 for 13. He had 7 made threes. Fantastic game for him. 12 and 11 for Amen Thompson. 3 steals from him as well, but unfortunately not enough for LeBron James. 38 points from double with 18 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks for him. An absolute dominating performance. A near triple-double for Luka Doncic as well. 23 from DeAndre Ayton. That'll be good enough to take the Houston Rockets out of playoff contention, and they will move on to face the New Orleans Pelicans in the play-in tournament for the 8th seed. Your 7th seed is, of course, the Sacramento Kings. And a 22-point win for the Celtics to let them move on to the 7th seed, and the Raptors will face the loser of the next series. But 39 points from Jason Tatum, 24 from Jaylen Brown, Anthony Simons with 21 points. And over there on the other side of the ball for the Raptors, 26 points from Quickly, 18 from Scotty Barnes. An injured Brandon Ingram put down 13 points. Not the greatest efficiency, but still nonetheless an L for your Toronto Raptors, and a W for the Boston Celtics to move on to the 7th seed, who is, I don't remember who the 7th seed is. Is it the Pacers? So they'll face the Pacers, they're kryptonite. Anyways, we'll move on to this Detroit Heat series. And the Heat will be eliminated from playoff contention in a 30-point win for the Pistons. 123 to 93 was the final score. Karis LeVert had 27 points for the Detroit Pistons, leading the way for them. 20-point double-double, 10 assists for Cade Cunningham in the win. And over there on the other side of the ball for the Heat, 26 points from Hero. Adebayo with 20 and 14. 2 blocks for him as well, but not enough to get them past the Detroit Pistons. And they will go on to face, the Detroit Pistons will go on to face the Toronto Raptors here in the Simcast. But first, we're going to go over to the Lakers and Pelicans. And we've got a close one here in New Orleans. The Lakers and Pelicans, I should say, are tied up 102 to 102. LeBron James with the inbound here, working on, is that Herb Jones? Looks like it's Jones. They double team him here in the post, and he gets the easy finish there against his defender. He's got 10 points today. All of his points have been in the paint, as you can see. Look at the glowing lights there in the crowd. That's pretty cool. Anyways, DeJounte Murray working against Luka, does a little behind the back, working towards, and he passes out all the way to Alvarado, the bailout pass. He got a wide open layup there. I'm not sure why I didn't take that. Alvarado with the near steal connect, though, puts up a 3, misses, and the rebound will be picked up by Trey Murphy III there. Zion on transition, working against Ayton. He puts up a layup, and it's off. Doncic with the rebound. 46 seconds left. The Pelicans need to stop here so that they don't go down by more than 2 possessions. Trey Murphy III working against LeBron, double team. Passes it back up to Ayton over to Vanderbilt, back to Ayton to LeBron James. He does a spin move, doesn't decide to take the open lane there. 2 seconds on the shot clock. He's gonna be forced to put up some garbage. And Trey Murphy III with the rebound and the timeout. Pelicans, 23.5 seconds left on the clock here. No shot clock for the New Orleans Pelicans, so they will be interesting to see what the like the sim logic, the computer logic, the AI logic, whatever the heck you want to call it. We'll see what they'll do here, if they'll hold it for the final shot or if they'll try and get a quick bucket here. But it looks like they're going to go for the quick bucket. This is the pick and roll from Kevon Looney, and that will be an easy 2 for the Pelicans. They tied up 104 to 104, 14 seconds left on the shot clock. The Lakers are like, not the shot clock, the game clock. And the Lakers will call timeout here to advance the ball on the inbound here. Hachimura with the inbound to LeBron James. Trey Murphy. Seems like he's done a good job defending him today, only allowing 10 points, but LeBron, a little hop step, and he misses. 3 seconds left. Jordan Poole gonna put up a half-court shot and airballs it. Well, that wasn't very exciting. Anyways, Kevon Looney with a game-tying attempt, or game-tying pick and roll that will send this game to overtime. The Lakers with no response there. LeBron James is quite honestly clamped up there, and we will have overtime here in New Orleans. And as we advance into overtime, 113 to 110, a 3-point lead for the New Orleans Pelicans. 44 seconds on the game clock. DeJounte Murray with a near steal, but Luka's gonna punish him for trying to reach for that with the easy slam. Makes it a 1-point lead for the Pelicans, thinning down their lead slowly but surely. DeJounte Murray working against Luka. He drives out but gets the bailout pass to Jordan Poole. Zion working against Hachimura here in the 3-pointer. The pick set by Kevon Looney. Similar set to what we saw earlier. And DeJounte Murray will take a corner 3. Misses it. And a rebound by LA. LeBron James taking it up. We'll see if he can take the lead here. 10 seconds on the clock. Who will take the last shot? It looks like it's going to be LeBron as he works on the baseline here. And he does a little spin tweener and has to put something up. And no, he will not be able to get it up. And the Lakers will lose and not make it to the playoffs. 1-point win for the New Orleans Pelicans. And they will go on to face the 8 seed. Going up against the is it the Thunder? Yeah, it'd be the Dallas Mavericks. Actually, the Dallas Mavericks are the 1 seed. 30 points from Zion in that performance, a near triple-double for DeJounte Murray, and 33, 15, and 17, 2 steals for Luka Doncic there. An absolutely incredible stat line for him. 23 from Austin Reeves. And where the heck was LeBron? 10 points right here. 13 boards from DeAndre Ayton, and the Lakers will be eliminated from playoff contention here. And the Western Conference is all set up here. Dallas versus New Orleans, San Antonio versus Golden State, OKC versus the Clippers, and Minnesota versus Sacramento. And then the winner of this series over here will determine who will face the New York Knicks and complete the Eastern Conference playoff bracket there in the Eastern Conference. And boy, do we got a close one here in Toronto. The Toronto Raptors fighting themselves down by 4 to the Detroit Pistons. Inbound there, but stolen by LeVert, and they foul immediately. No questions asked. A great foul from Quickly. That was almost a transition take foul, but poor inbound from the Raptors. And already they need to stop here desperately. And they are going to do a horrible job of that. Tobias Harris with the easy slam. The assist from Cunningham there. RJ Barrett and the Raptors do they have a miracle in them? And RJ Barrett with the bailout to Scotty Barnes in the corner, and he doesn't make it, but he gets the offensive rebound. He does a little tween fake, whatever the heck was that, little pump fake over Duncan Robinson, and he gets that one to go. And they're gonna have to foul Grady Dick with a foul on Cunningham. I think that might do it here. We'll see if he misses a free throw. All right, I didn't jinx it, I promise. Anyways, so the first one is off for Cunningham. The second one is good, and there is still life in the Toronto Raptors potentially if they can make a 3-pointer here with 20 seconds left in the game. They take a timeout to advance the ball, and we'll see what they can do here. Pirtle with the inbound here. We'll see if they go to Ingram quickly. Barrett, he's also an option. He's going to get the quick slam. Nice take from RJ Barrett, but I think that's not going to do it for them. They need a 3-pointer unless they can get the steal. Oh, RJ Barrett nearly had that one. It was like in his hands there. That was crazy. Anyways, Jaden Ivey here with the free throws. The first one is good. Makes it a 2-possession lead for the Detroit Pistons, up by 4. And this next one will give him a 5-point lead. And he does knock that one down. 17 seconds on the game clock for the Raptors. They have no timeouts here. They need a quick 3-pointer if they want some life here And RJ Barrett will make a 3-pointer for him. 115 and 117. 9 seconds left on the clock. They're going to foul Cade Cunningham again. And hey, he missed a free throw last time. It's very possible he can miss another one. He does make the first one though. And the Raptors need him to miss this next one if they want to have a chance here. And he will not do that. 4-point lead for the Pistons. They need a quick 3-pointer here. And there is no sense of urgency for this Pistons or for this Raptors team. RJ Barrett with another 3, but that one's off. And that'll do it for the Raptors. 121 to 115 in the win for the Pistons. 33 from RJ Barrett in the elimination performance, but 31 points from Cunningham, 18 from Ivy, and Duren with a 14 and 15 double-double with 3 blocks and a steal will be enough for the Pistons to move on to face, who was it that they were facing? The Knicks, the New York Knicks in the first round. And here it is. The first round of the playoffs have been set, and I'll just update you guys with any elimination games or any performances that were abysmal. And the first team to get eliminated from the playoffs here in the first round will be the New Orleans Pelicans, as the Mavericks sweep them in 4 games here. 117 to 100 the final score. 25 points from Jordan Poole in the losing effort. 24 from Zion Williams as well, with 3 steals from Poole, 2 steals and 2 blocks for Zion Williamson here. But on the other side of the ball, Kyrie Irving and AD combined for 60 points, 13 rebounds from Anthony Davis. PJ Washington with a double-double. How's Cooper Flagg doing? 9, 4, and 3. Pretty decent. How's he done in the playoffs? He's been decent. He's kind of had a dip in scoring, but that's to be expected. But he's doing well for himself here in the first round of the playoffs, and the Mavericks will be the first ones to move on to the second round. And the next team to get eliminated was the Indiana Pacers. A shocking performance from the Celtics, eliminated the 2 seed in 5 games in a gentleman's sweep here. I know it says 104 to 108, but like when I simcasted it, it was like 98 to like 108, but then they just got a bunch of like garbage time points at the end because that's how the simcast works. Anyways, 28 points, 10 assists from Halliburton, 22 from McConnell in the losing effort, and the Celtics 24 and 15 from Jason Tatum, 12 and 13 from this guy Neemias Queta, I think is how you say his name, and then 25 points led the way from Jaylen Brown for the Celtics, and they will be the second team to move on to the second round, and the first team from the East to move on to the second round. And here in a shocking turn of events, the Kings are leading the Pistons, the Timberwolves, the 2-seeded Timberwolves, 3-1 here, and they are up by 1 point on the Timberwolves court here in Minneapolis. Anthony Edwards taking it up over to Conley. They got to get a bucket here because they are down by 1 point. DiVincenzo pump fakes the 3. Zach LaVine guarding him closely here. Over to Gobert at the base at the freaking corner. What are we doing here? Anyways, Naz Reid with the screen. Over to Anthony Edwards, and he's going to miss that one. Domantas Sabonis with the rebound. Malik Monk will take it up the floor for the Kings. They just got to chew some clock here if they're smart. DeMar DeRozan guarded really closely by Anthony Edwards here. And Edwards is going to get the steal. What is DeMar DeRozan doing? They just need to chew clock. Anyways, 108 to 107, 1 point deficit for the Timberwolves here. 13 seconds on the shot clock. There's a 2-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. 10 seconds. Open 3 for Edwards, and he drills it. 110 to 108. What a shot from Anthony Edwards. He'll give him a 2-point lead here with 8 seconds remaining on the game clock. And man, that's a crazy clutch shot from Anthony Edwards there. The go-ahead 3-pointer. 8 seconds left here. Murray will inbound onto DeRozan. And 5 seconds here. We'll see who takes the final shot. Looks like it's going to be DeMar DeRozan, guarded by Jaden McDaniels. He takes the 2, and it rattled off the rim there. And the Timberwolves will survive. They're down 3-1, but now they're down 3-2 here after this Game 5 finish. What a clutch performance from Anthony Edwards to give them the win here late in the game. 8 seconds left. What a shot from Anthony Edwards. 41 points from him, 15 and 18 from Rudy Gobert, 2 blocks and a steal for him as well. And over there on the other side of the ball, 20-20 game for Domantas Sabonis, 21 from Malik Monk and Zach LaVine as well. The big 3 over there combined for 62 points in this game, but is barely not enough for Anthony Edwards' heroics in this game. And the Hawks will be the next team to move on. Russell Westbrook on Orlando here, 22 points, having a fantastic playoff series here. 23 points from him, 5 rebounds, 6 assists in the win. Paolo Banchero with 21, 9, and 7, 1 steal and 3 blocks, 4 steals and a block from Jalen Suggs. An absolute crazy defensive effort from the Magic, but unfortunately, Luke Kennard will drop 30 on him, 8 3-pointers for him. Jalen Johnson with 23, 20 points from Porzingis. Where the heck is Trae Young? They lost to a Hawkless Trae Young, or a Trae Youngless Hawks. I should say Hawkless. That's the craziest. Hawk Tua. Anyways, the Magic will lose, and the Hawks will move on to face the 7th-seeded Celtics in the second round of the playoffs. And in a shocking turn of events, the Clippers, 127-106, they will eliminate the Oklahoma City Thunder. James Harden and Kawhi Leonard, Bradley Beal, absolutely dominating in these playoffs right now. 29 points from Kawhi Leonard in this playoff series, but 28, 11, and 4, 2 steals, 2 blocks for him. And James Harden, 32, 6, and 8, 1 steal and 3 blocks. Over there on the other side of the ball, AJ Mitchell. And it looks like they were without SGA for this series, so that's probably what led them to lose. But still, a shocking turn of events. 4-2, the Clippers will win against the Oklahoma City Thunder here. And the 1-seeded Knicks will take care of business here against the Detroit Pistons, 130-111 here, 23 and 10 from Cade Cunningham. Karis LeVert has been a great addition for them, playing really well for himself in the playoffs here. And over here on the other side, Jalen Brunson, 31 points, 28 points from Anunoby, and that will be enough for the Knicks to take care of the Pistons here in 6 games. And they'll face the winner between the game 7 between Cleveland and Chicago here. So that'll be a really exciting game to watch here. But first, we've got to see if the Timberwolves are going to lose to the Sacramento Kings. They got a dangerous series here, so we'll see what happens. So for full transparency, the Minnesota Timberwolves did force 7 games. We've got 7 games here. Game 7 in here in San Antonio and Golden State, and Game 7 here for Cleveland and Chicago. All right, sorry, I don't know what happened there. Anyways, the Cavaliers will be eliminated in round 1 in a shocking turn of events. 22 and 11 from Mobley, 21 from Garland, a 10 and 11 double for Jared Allen, but 24 points from Kobe White, a triple-double from Josh Giddey will get it done, and the Bulls will move on to the second round to face the New York Knicks. That's a crazy turn of events there. And here we got, first up, I think it's going to be the Warriors at the Spurs here, Game 7. We'll see if Wemby will be able to make it past Golden State and Steph Curry, a very experienced veteran squad. And as we approach the 4th, I thought it was going to be close. And let's see if they can get another score in. Looks like it's not going to be close enough to hop into the Warriors in a shocking event. Honestly, I did not think the Warriors would make it this far, but Jonathan Kuminga is still here with them. And 27 from Steph Curry, 3 steals from him as well. How did Jimmy Butler do? Not the best, 7 and 2 and 6. 2 steals though, but Wemby also did awful. 7 points, 3 for 14. He took 11 3-pointers and basically missed all of them. Holy cow, 6 turnovers. An absolute abysmal game. I mean, it is his first playoff appearance, so you got to give him some slack. Anyways, that'll round out that matchup. They will go on to face the Dallas Mavericks, the Warriors will. And man, I'm surprised because last year in the sim, 2K25 loved Wemby. Loved Wemby. And Wemby was the MVP in this video too, so that's kind of crazy. And our Game 7 here in Minnesota looks like it's not going to be close. 109 to 120. Dante DiVincenzo, the leading scorer for the Timberwolves. Where's Anthony Edwards? Oh, he's injured. Looks like he got hurt in the game. What kind of injury does he have? Hopefully nothing serious, because that would suck. Oh, he's out for the season. So the Timberwolves are without him, but they took care of business against the Kings, so maybe they'll be okay. Anyways, this is the second round matchups here on your screen, and we'll hop in or let you know if anything crazy happens, any Game 7s, any elimination games, the gist by now. And the Atlanta Hawks absolutely dominated against the Celtics here. They're gonna sweep them here, a proper sweep, get the brooms out. 160 points in a regulation basketball game, 4 quarters of time. 160 points. Jason Tatum with 29 points, 24 from Anthony Simons in the losing effort, but 49 points, 22 assists. Oh my goodness, 22 assists from Trae Young. And let's see here, what else we got here? Kristaps Porzingis, 26 points, 17 and 16 rebounds from Jalen Johnson, 11-11 double-double. Holy cow, 22 assists is actually insane. I don't think I've ever seen, and then 18 free throws. Holy crap. Trae Young nearly with 50 points in this elimination game, sweeping the Celtics. Wow. And in game 5 here against the Chicago Bulls and the Knicks will take care of business in a gentleman's sweep against the Bulls. 47-10 from Karl Anthony Towns, 25 and 17 assists from Jalen Brunson. Wow, we've already seen a 22 and a 17 assist game now. This is insane. And over there on the other side of the ball, Josh Giddey, 25 and 15, 6 assists, a steal, a block, 30 points from Kobe White. Of course, you're not going to overlook that effort. And 10 and 11, the little double-double there for Vucevic on horrific efficiency, 4 for 14. And so, yeah, the Hawks and the Knicks will be your your Eastern Conference Finals there. And in the West, we've got 2 series that are up 3-2. So we'll see what happens with those 2 series here shortly. And we've got a close one here in LA, 111-108. The Clippers are up by 3. Minnesota does lead this series 3-2. If they get the win, they'll move on to the conference finals here. Conley with the ball. Beautiful pass to Reed in the paint. Holy cow, I'm surprised that wasn't stolen. What a beautiful pass from Mike Conley there to shave the lead to 1. Kawhi Leonard has been a demon in this playoffs. Kawhi Leonard working against his man there. See what he does here. Go into the paint, has to pick up his dribble, and Jay McDaniels with a great defense there to force the missed shot. Over to Conley again. He's going to set the screen with Rudy Gobert. He's going to take a 3, and he drills it. Mike Conley on demon, but I'm pretty sure Anthony Edwards is out of this series right now. So Mike Conley filling in that role right now, and Kawhi Leonard gets the foul. Naz Reid, the offender for that foul. And they're going to call a timeout here. And here's the first free throw up for Kawhi Leonard. He makes that one. And the next one here to tie the game up. I love the detail. He misses that one. Look at that. There's like the student section, basically. That's what I think of it here for LA. Anyways, Conley with the ball, working against Harden. We'll see what he does. See how long he holds for. I'm sure he's just going to chew as much clock. He takes it over to Reed. Being guarded by Kawhi. DiVincenzo in the corner for 3. He misses it. No timeouts for LA. They got to put one up quick. Bradley Beal, 2 seconds. 1. The shot and rattles off the right side of the rim there. And the Timberwolves in a close game here will move on to the conference final. What a game. 28 points from Kawhi. 18 assists from James Harden, 23 points. We've seen a 17, 18, and 22 assist game now. That's insane. 19 from Bogey or Bogdanovic. I don't know if they call him Bogey. Anyways, Zubac, 14 and 19, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 steals from Bogdanovic, 2 steals, and oh my goodness, 2 steals from oh my goodness, there are a lot of steals in this game. Anyways, on the other side of the ball, Mike Conley, 24, 3 and 5. Rudy Gobert with 24 boards, 11 boards from Naz Reid. Terrence Shannon Jr. with this 17-point performance. Joe Ingles, holy cow, 14 points in a playoff game. He was efficient, and he's showing once again why oh wait, Paul George isn't on this team. Never mind, it doesn't apply. I forget that Paul George doesn't play. But man, the Unk squad over here getting it done against the other Unk squad, I guess. And the final series I think we have is Golden State versus the Dallas Mavericks. So we'll see what happens there. Well, unfortunately, if you're a Golden State Warriors fans, they just lost by 20. So they will not be making it over to the conference finals, but 27 points from Curry. Not the best efficiency from him. And over on the other side, 35 from Kyrie, 20 rebounds, 17 rebounds from Anthony Davis, 20 rebounds from Derek Lively. And he had 4 blocks in this game as well. 4 blocks from Lively as well. There's a lot of blocks here. Look at this. This is like a block party. Holy cow. Anyways, there's the stats there. You can read. And here we go. We have the conference final set. So the 1 and 2 seed over here in the West in Dallas and Minnesota. And over here, the Knicks and Atlanta Hawks. The 1 and 3 seeds respectively will face off against each other in the conference finals here. And yeah, we'll just see what happens here. See if we get an elimination game. So I'll be back when that happens, I guess. I don't know what to say at this point. I'm just hyped that 2K26 is here, guys. Like, it's just such a great feeling. And first up, the Timberwolves are on the course of being on the brink of being swept here by the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks are still very beloved by 2K, obviously. You know, maybe Nico was just building this team for 2K. Who knows? Anyways, 20 points from Naz Reid. And a 15-point loss for the Timberwolves, by the way. 20 points. The Cinderella run for this Timberwolves team is over, considering that they didn't have Anthony Edwards for the rest of the season, or for the rest of this series. But they did their best. Anthony Davis with 20 points on the other side of the ball. Kyrie Irving, 13. You know, it wasn't really the best game from really anyone. No one really had a standout performance per se, but you know what? They got it done. And 4 blocks from Gobert, actually. That's quite a bit. And the Mavericks will punch their ticket to the NBA Finals here in this 25-26 NBA season. And the Knicks are off to a hot start here, and it's not even dude, that is insane. They beat them by 62 points here. They were up, they had 7. Oh my gosh, that is disgusting. I'm pretty sure the score was like 108-50 at one point. That is actually disgusting. Holy cow. All right, 58 points from Jalen Brunson here. Holy crap. 22 from Mikal Bridges, 15 and 15 from Kat, and 24 from Trae Young in the losing effort. But man, the almost near 60 bomb from Jalen Brunson will take the Knicks to the NBA Finals. Western Conference Finals MVP will go to Anthony Davis, and Jalen Brunson, of course, averaged 47 points in the conference finals. He will lead them to the NBA Finals here. And here we go. We're going to simcast every... Oh, I just lied. I just accidentally clicked sim game. Well, anyways, 110-102, game 1. 29 points from Klay Thompson there. 25 from Kyrie. Anthony Davis had 25 points. Then Cooper Flagg, he hasn't really been doing too much, unfortunately. And Jalen Brunson, 38 points for the Knicks. And 26 from Mikal Bridges. Jordan Clarkson is here, 11 points. Let's actually simcast this next game because I don't know how to click buttons. I don't know, it's throwing me off like how clean the menus are right now. It's kind of strange. Anyways, it looks like the Knicks are going to take care of business here in game 2, unless the Mavericks can come back. No, it doesn't look like that's going to happen, as yep, too late, too little. 111-118 the final score. 36 points from Kyrie, 22 from Klay, 13 from Anthony Davis, and 30 points from Kat, 28 from Jalen Brunson, and 23 points from Jordan Clarkson. Man, he's been balling right now. How has he done? Like, what has he been doing in these playoffs? I feel like he's usually not. Dang, he is really doing well in these playoffs right now. Game 2, that's a quick 2-0 lead for the Pacers, for the New York Knicks here. And that was all on the Dallas's home floor. And they'll go back to New York here, and we'll see if Dallas can steal a game in New York, or if it'll be the Knicks will just continue to dominate in this series here. It looks like they're just going to keep dominating, man. 110-117 the final score. 45 and 10 from Jalen Brunson. 20 from Jordan Clarkson is definitely the unsung hero of this NBA Finals. I know Brunson's been doing his thing, but man, Jordan Clarkson has been a flamethrower over there for the New York. 29 from Kyrie, 20 from Cooper Flagg, and that's pretty much all the relevant stats there. And just like that, the New York Knicks are up 3-0 here, and we'll see what happens. I'm curious to see if the final. I think the Knicks are going to easily. Yeah, they're going to win this one. I want to see the celebration, so I don't want to sim too fast. I'm curious if they've changed it up since I'm playing. So we'll jump in with 35 seconds left. Man. So the New York Knicks, according to 2K, are going to be your NBA champions. Let's just watch. I know someone's going to cry that I'm going to like mess with the stats or something, so we'll just do that. But man, what a season it was this season, according to 2K26. And I don't know what to say at this point. Like, the game looks good, honestly. I don't really have much complaints so far. I like the presentation looks nice. Like, the little score bug on the bottom looks good. Just pretty clean all around. Can't really lie. And the gameplay looks pretty good. Like, I feel like it's a lot better than what it was, especially with teams just taking timeouts like on every inbound. You don't really see that too often. And yeah, I don't know, the crowd's cool, I guess, but just like that, New York is your NBA championships. They sweep the Mavericks. Not even a contest, and look at that. They're all celebrating. OG's hyped, Cat's hyped. After all that, I can't do a voice like that again. That was so bad. I'm gonna edit that out. Look at them, they're all depressed. It looks like it's pretty much the same video. Like they didn't really change it up from last year. There's the crowd, everyone's got like their bracelets, I guess. There's Jason Kidd. He's like, oh yeah, good job. We love what you're doing over here. Shut up, bro. No one cares. Nobody cares. Look at them winning. Let's see, can I skip over to the, yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Look at them go. Look at them go. You love to see it. OG raising that trophy high and proud. That's pretty cool, man. I think it's pretty much the same thing. And who's gonna win Finals MVP here? We'll see. Jalen Brunson, of course. Was that even a question? Was that even a question? Anyways, I'm gonna get out of this now. I don't really care anymore. And let's look at the box score. 36 points, 14 assists from Jalen Brunson in that finals game. 33 and 13, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 4 blocks in the losing effort for Anthony Davis. And yeah, so according to 2K, it's gonna be that New York Knicks winning that chip. There's the stats through the finals for Jalen Brunson. Shout out to Spike Lee, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.